Ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening contest of Title Tuesday, scheduled for one fall with a 5-minute time limit, and it is for the Non-Wrestlers Championship. Introducing first the challenger, hailing from Michigan, and weighing in tonight at 260 pounds, Sensei Steven Seagal. The Aikido master himself and the dance master of many things, this man. He's never held gold inside that professional wrestling ring, and he's going to get the opportunity to do so here tonight. He's just got to beat the fat phenom himself, Peter Griffin. All of Seagal's years of training and expertise are going to come in useful here. Hopefully he can dethrone them. What the hell is this? And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, originally from Quahog, Rhode Island, now residing in Death Valley, he weighs in tonight at 358 pounds, and he is the current reigning and defending non-wrestlers champion, Peter Griffin. The fat phenom himself, look at the state of this. What is going on here? Peter Griffin thinks he's the Undertaker now. That dirty turncoat backstabbing dude turned his back on Sting. The side with the Brothers of Destruction. A lot of you be thinking, what about the backstage assault before that tag team match? Let me tell you, that was a big fabrication. We've got footage from backstage when Peter Griffin was supposedly laid out by the Brothers of Destruction. We're going to be showing you that footage at some point in the future. And look at this, Peter Griffin now thinks he's the Undertaker. Maybe he's had a big bump to the head. And Seagal not appreciating the cutthroat taunt. Look at this. Palm thrust right to the chest. His hands are licensed as deadly weapons. Maybe his feet are as well, as he sends Peter Griffin for the ride off the ropes, and a beautiful arm drag there by Steven Seagal. A silent assassin. Griffin trying to charge in. Seagal seeing that one coming, and now the big 350 plus pounder sent tumbling over the top rope. Not part of the plan, not part of the script here for Peter Griffin. He takes a second to try and compose himself. Seagal was all over him there. Griffin tries the Irish whip, nice reversal by Seagal. Is he going to take a step closer? He certainly is. Finally in range for those kicks, tries another. Griffin managing to try and stage a turnaround here, because it's all been Steven Seagal thus far, and look at that dirty underhanded move. Kick to the nether regions. It doesn't matter how much martial arts expertise you've got, you can't defend against that. The weakest part of every man's anatomy, and now Seagal goes behind though and picks Griffin up. Beautiful sidewalk slam. Now Seagal going up top, looking to hit a big move and hopefully become the new non-wrestlers champion. Beautiful, phenomenal spinning elbow. I added a syllable to that word. I'm not Vince Russo. With the lateral press. Peter Griffin getting the shoulder up very, very quickly. We're a long way away from the match finish here tonight, as Seagal sends him off the ropes once again, picks him up, drops him face first right into the canvas. Now Seagal trying to go up top once again, and Peter Griffin wisely ducking. Seagal doesn't care though, dives over. Completely misses the non-wrestlers champion, Peter Griffin.
3, 4,
Peter Griffin now really going to work on him on the outside, knocks him down to the canvas.
6.
On the count of 6, maybe Peter Griffin hoping for a count-out victory here. Seagal needs to get to his feet and get back in the ring. Very little time to do it. Manages to get back in there. A beautiful takedown by Seagal. Well, that plan didn't work for Peter Griffin. Now Seagal with a crossface chicken wing with scissors.
Rope break.
Legs hooked around the body as well. There was no escape. Only Seagal too close to the ropes when he went for it. The roll up, the move he used to defeat his last opponent, Mr. Incredible. But it wasn't enough to put Peter Griffin away there. Real back and forth stuff here. Nice block by Seagal. Irish whip now sending Peter Griffin for the ride off the ropes. Tries and moves. Griffin managing to slip out of whatever he was trying. And now the big side slam. The move he's finished many wrestlers off over the years. The leg is hooked, the shoulders are down, but Seagal somehow managing to find his way out of that. Look at that, tries the clothesline. Seagal ducking. Beautiful arm drag. You see the Aikido skills coming into play now, the first time in his life they probably ever have. Now Seagal sending him for the ride off the ropes once again. Beautiful. Another arm drag by Seagal. Over a minute left on the clock. Seagal getting a little bit overconfident now. And now a thumb to the eye. Come on, the referee really needs to step in here, but I suppose it would punish Seagal if he did. And now Peter Griffin with that side slam once again.
1, 2.
Once again, Steven Seagal managing to get the shoulder up. Nice spinning kick. We are now a minute left on the clock here. If Steven Seagal wants to become the non-wrestlers champion, he's going to have to do something pretty drastic to try and put the big man away. Nice arm drag again. Those Aikido skills coming in handy. Seagal targeting the attack at the arm. Maybe he's going to plan to go for a submission maneuver in the end. And now a knee to the gut, tries the Irish whip. Big Peter Griffin putting the brakes on. Nice shoulder block. And now Griffin ducking to the outside. He knows time, he's on his side, but no. A steel chair in the hands of Peter Griffin. No, not like this. Swings the chair, but Seagal blocking. And nails Peter Griffin. Oh, this is going to end in disqualification. But Seagal laying waste to Peter Griffin with that steel chair at the minute. And nobody's going to stop it. Oh, wait a minute. The lights have gone out. Maybe somebody is going to stop it. Oh, no. We worried this might happen. And now it has, ladies and gentlemen. The man that will challenge for the Past Gen television title a little bit later tonight, the Big Red Machine Kane, making his menacing approach to the ring. This is not good for Sensei Steven Seagal. He seems to be unaware. I don't know how the arena's turned red. Wait a minute! The Stinger from behind. And the Undertaker's not here tonight. Kane was Peter Griffin's only hope. And the Stinger coming out and going right after him. Now Seagal sends him for the right off the ropes and a thunderous chop right to the chest to stop a man's heart. These two men are going to be facing off in just a couple of hours. Doesn't look like they can wait till then, and now look at this, that paint in the arm drag. Oh my god, Peter Griffin could have a broken arm after that move. And look at Stinger on the stage. Is he going to lock it in on the big man? You're damn right he is, Stinger. That Scorpion Deathlock. Oh, well, Kane's at a disadvantage now going into that match. Can Sting lock that in a little bit later on tonight if he can and walk away still your Past Gen television champion.